Hello, I'm Robert Killen, Director of the Lane Small Business Development Center, and this is the Lane Business Update for Thursday, April 15th. It's been a couple weeks since I've published any updates because there hasn't been a lot of motion on the financial support side, but there are a couple things coming up I wanted to make sure you were aware of. The first one is the Commercial Rent Relief Program from the state of Oregon. This program launched back in February with a 2-week window where commercial landlords could apply to get funding to cover rents that didn't come in because their tenants couldn't pay due to COVID. If you were in that first round, hopefully you got funded. It was a $50 million bucket at that point. It all got spent out, and the majority of the applicants did get funded, which was great. If you did not get funded, and you did apply, know that your application will automatically get included in this new round. The new round is scheduled to open on April 22nd, so next Thursday. If you are a commercial lender and you're missing some rents and you didn't apply, know that you'll have a 2-week window starting on April 2nd to go ahead and apply to this program. I'll put a link to the program description page in the description above, and you can also reach out to me if you have any questions about it. I think it's a great program. It covers 100% of missing rents. There are some things you have to agree to, so it's not for everybody, but it is a solid program. The second is the residential landlord compensation fund. That one is also scheduled to have a window opening up in April. We don't know when exactly in April that's going to happen, but we're halfway through now, so sometime soon. Know that that program does not fund 100%. It provides 80% of missing rents, and you do have to agree to ignore the remaining 20. So that's a decision you would have to make. But that second application window, and both of these are second and final application windows, so this is your final opportunity. So know that that's going to be opening up at some point, theoretically, in the next couple weeks. So be on the watch for that. And finally, there were two big programs that are on hold right now while they try to get things worked out. The Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, which opened up for a second, and then they realized the software wasn't working. So the SBA back in DC is working on fixing that software and getting that application portal back opened. Unfortunately, what that did is it also pushed back the opening of the Restaurant Revitalization Fund, the restaurant grants, which everybody's very excited about. Almost any entity that serves food as a major part of their value proposition qualifies for this. That means food carts and caterers and, of course, restaurants and bars. We are looking forward to having that resource available and getting those grants into our community, but the application portal has to open in order for that to happen. It was supposed to happen by the end of April. It looks now like it's going to be early, even mid-May, depending on what happens with the Shuttered Venue program. So we're on watch. If you're waiting to apply for the restaurant grant, you can do a couple things to get prepared. First, know that your 2019 taxes are going to be required. They're going to need to be able to see what that number is, because the grant amount is the 2019 total revenue minus 2020. So let's say you had a 35% reduction in 2020 because you were closed some of the time. Whatever that missing amount is, that's the amount of the grant. So it could be significant. But you're going to have your 2019 taxes and either your 2020 taxes if they are complete or 2020 financial statements. So if you don't have financial statements yet prepared, know that you're going to need to have them for that grant application. So get started on that now. So as soon as it opens up, you'll have everything good to go. If you have questions on any of these, please leave a question in the chat below. I'm happy to engage in conversation. And until next time, cheers.